Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be having a look at some new mods. So first up, we've got an update of the Crone Swadro 2000 by GTX. Now in the update it's got fixed bugs where sometimes small strips would be missed, fixed bug allowing a small pile to appear in front of the left middle rotor when stopping, and adjusted weight and some physics properties to correct issues experienced with some large tractors. So that's your update for today. We'll get into the mods first thing then. So the first one we got here is this hatch marking area. This is the Beehive Pallet Spawner Big by VNSFDG2, 18 kilobyte on the download, and it's a honey pallet spawn area, but a bit of a difference. Because obviously in the in-game one you can only have one pallet in the spawn area. This gives you 3 pallets. Excellent. Now I've done a bit of honey in my time, and to be fair, having just the one pallet in the area is a bit of a pain in the neck, to be honest. So you'll find it under construction, under animals and bees. It's there, 600 to buy. Place it down, obviously only one per farm as the standard one is, but obviously having 3 pallets per area, that's a load easier. Obviously one pallet of honey is 400 litres. With the big beehives, obviously that's going to get done in no time. So excellent. 1200 litres now. Brilliant. Right, next up is the seed production by Vanquish 081, 1.98 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find this in the construction menu and then under production and then factories. So we'll scroll along to find it. There we are. 45 grand to buy, and you're going to be able to produce seeds with it. So if we go down the side, this is your input and your output area, and then round the back here is your production chain menu trigger. So if we go into that, it's going to require 20 of wheat, barley, oats, corn and sorghum, and then you get 100 litres of seeds. So that all adds up to 100. Obviously you are going to need to put in each one to get the seeds out. That being said, excellent. I'm going to go down that road and making your own seeds. Very nice indeed. I like that. Right, next up is the medium garage. Now this is by, I'm going to try to pronounce this name, Pazimek 23433. I apologise if I've got that wrong. 3.89 megabyte on the download, and it's a garage stroke shed. So again, in the construction menu, we'll go down to sheds. There we are, 45 grand to buy. Place it down, and there you are. Obviously you can open these doors here like so. Nice area inside. Once you get in just a little bit, you got the trigger for the lights, turn the lights on. And obviously you got these doors that you can open that side as well. Have a bit of a drive through if you want to. That's alright, that is. Obviously not too large on a footprint, but you can get a fair bit of stuff in there. Ah, that's alright, that is. Excellent. Next up we got the Trailer Farm Buildings Pack by Omatana, 9.08 megabyte on the download, and there's quite a few in this one. We have got trailer farmhouses, silo multi-fruit, vehicle garage large, vehicle garage medium, carport small, medium and large, and then decorative buildings. So first up, obviously we've got this farmhouse here, trailer style. Now there is a couple, you get sleep trigger there. So if we go into the construction menu, and then down to farmhouses, we've got these 3 here, they're 5 grand each. Obviously you can only place one down per farm, because obviously it's a sleep trigger. So you've got that one there, got that longer one there, and then obviously the one we've already placed down. So obviously I've had to sell the original farmhouse because you can only have one. But they're alright, they are. Obviously somewhere for you to sleep. A lot cheaper than the base game one. So if you're on a budget, sell your normal farmhouse and get one of these. Excellent. Right, next in this pack is the multi-fruit silo. So you can find this under the construction menu again, and then in silos we'll scroll along. There we are, 5 grand to buy, 5 million litre capacity. That's excellent. Obviously, multi-fruit silo, that's going to take everything. 5 million. 5 grand. That's nice, that is. Top quality. Right, then we've got the vehicle garage large. Obviously open sided, there is no lights inside, so you're just going to use this to store your equipment in. I think these openings here might be a little small if your harvester is one of the larger ones, but you know, the usual tractors and that should get in there nicely. Yeah, excellent. And then you've got this one here, the vehicle garage small. Obviously a complete opening on the front there, so you haven't got the support beams like you have there. So you are going to be able to get wider stuff in here if you want to, although the roof is a little lower, so you might catch it on something, but still nicely detailed. Yeah, excellent. And then we've got the carports. So we've got the carport small, medium and large. Obviously open-ended, drive through, nice simple area for you to park your vehicles under. These are all going to be found on the construction menu, and then on the sheds. So you've got the vehicle garage, 3 grand, the vehicle shed, well, that's a vehicle garage medium. Alright, so the vehicle garage medium or shed is 2 grand. Then you've got the small carport is 500, medium is 750, and then the carport large is a grand. Then also as part of this pack, we've got the trailers that were there as the farmhouses. You can also place them down as a decorative option. So you've got the 3 different farmhouses there. Then you've also got the silo that you can put down as a decorative option. So obviously you're not going to be able to use it like you are the other ones, but you can put them down. So obviously these are going to be under decorations, under others. So there you are, you've got the 3 farmhouses, 3 trailers, whatever you want to call it, 500 each. And then the decorative farm silo for 500 as well. Excellent. Like that, that's a nice pack. Good variety of buildings there. Very nice. Right, next up we've got Tent by Hatchdale Mods and QWERTY, 0.40 megabyte on the download, and it's obviously a sleep trigger in the shape of a tent. So you'll find this in the construction menu under your farmhouses. There we are, 2 grand to buy. Obviously you do need to sell your original farmhouse because you can only have 1 per map. So yeah, if you want to go a bit of camping, that's alright, that is. Bit of roleplay on the go. Very nice indeed. Right, next up we've got the Placeable Pack Farmhouses by Alien Jim, 10.55 megabyte on the download, and you've got this in front of you. Obviously this is one of them because it is a pack, so have a look at this first. So this is a log cabin. Now you can go inside here, so if you go up to the door, open it up, go inside. So by the bed is your sleep trigger, and then also by the wardrobe you can change your clothes. So that is obviously like no man's style, no man's land style. Yeah, I like that. That's alright. So you're going to find this in the construction menu and obviously under farmhouses. So the log cabin is 10 grand. Now if we sell that, because obviously these are sleep triggers, you can only have 1 per map. Then we then go and place the big tent, which is 500. There we are, bit of camping, get your fire on the go. Wardrobe option there in that duffel bag, and then you're sleeping on the hammock. Excellent, I like that. That is very nice actually. Okay, so back in there, we'll sell that one. And down the farmhouses again, and we got a small tent, so pretty much like the other one that we've just seen. Again, so sleep trigger there, then your wardrobe option is there. Then back into the construction menu, we'll sell that. Down the farmhouses, obviously that tent was 320. Got another small tent here. Place that down. Then you've got your sleep trigger on the right hand side, wardrobe trigger on the left hand side. Then we'll do that again. We'll sell that. Down the farmhouses. And then you've got the doormat. So obviously if you want to simulate living on another part of the map, put this down by any of the houses that are on the map already. There you go, that's where you live. Excellent. Obviously the doormat has been a favourite in many of the maps. I've used it quite a lot in the past, but always good to see it come into 22. Excellent. Right, next up we got the Lizard Cultivated 2.5M. This is by Camos and Chaosy. 2.71 megabyte on the download, and it's a cultivator, so it requires 75 horsepower from your tractor, and it's got a working width of 2.5 meters. So you're not going to get much done in any quick time with this, because obviously it's tiny, absolutely tiny. If you're into that sort of thing, obviously in 19 it was the 3 meter mark. Now we've got the 2.5 meters coming out, so obviously entirely up to you what you go for. I personally like bigger and better, but you know, each to their own. Then you've got the options. You got without roller, with roller on the back. Then the main colour will change to either 2 blues or a sea of reds. We'll change the main frame. And then design colour, again a few blues and reds. We'll change the roller on the back. Obviously 900 to buy to start with. With all the options that we've added to it, it took us up to 2,400. That's alright, you know, if you want to go small, yeah, crack on. Excellent. Right, next up we got the Brestle and Laded Shovel Pack by Vertex Design. 5.13 megabyte on the download, and these are 2 shovels. So we've got the L16 and the L17. Obviously it'll do pretty much everything on the game. So the L16 starts off with a capacity of 2,080 litres. You can change that. 2,390 to 600, 3,110, and then back to 280. Then braces, no or yes. Put those on there. And then you've got attachment type. You can have front loader, telehandler, wheel loader, and then back to front loader. And then main colour, you can have one of those 4. So we'll go with orange. Yeah. Obviously, a few options on there. What equipment you've already got. So right, that is. So this is in the front loader section, even though you can change the adapter type. But the L17 comes onto the wheel loader section. So this has got a capacity starting off at 3,030 litres. You can change that to 3,330, 3,860, 4,240, and then back to 330. Obviously, braces, yes or no. And you can change it from wheel loader, telehandler, or wheel loader. So obviously you can't have this on your front loader. And then the main colour, like the other one, can change to any one of those. Excellent. Obviously if you've got your bucket on the go, or need a bucket shall we say, very nice indeed. Right, next up we've got the Hydraulic Bale Fork by BM Modding. 1.06 megabyte on the download, and it's this 1,200 to buy. Obviously you got the extensions there, so they'll move up and down. You can carry, according to the website, you can carry 4 square bales stacked up. Well, you'll see that if you got it on the go. Excellent. Obviously the main colour options you got there, you change any of those, but the blue changes the spikes. So the frame stays as it is with a galvanised steel look to it. That's alright, that is. Got some baling on the go. Very nice indeed. Obviously having that option to carry 4 all at once, definitely going to save you some time, that is. Excellent. Right, next up we've got the Joskin 3-point hitch transport box. This is by Black Sheep Modding. 1.93 megabyte on the download, and it's this in front of you. So it's 2,400 to buy as standard. You then got the option for forestry, no or yes, and that'll put a little grated frame around the top. You can change the main colour to any of those, change the main colour, and then the design colour, we'll put that in green. We'll change the frame at the front. Now this is a bit of a do-it-all implement, shall we say. Obviously it's got a 3,000 litre capacity. You can use it to carry your bulk stuff, seed, whatever, crop. But you can also fold that flap down and use it as a pallet trailer. Obviously you're not going to get many on it, one, maybe two. But that's a bit of an all-rounder, that is. That's alright. I like that. Excellent. Right, next up we got the Leto AM19 animal transporter. This is by Realistic Farmers, 6.68 megabyte on the download, and it's these two here. So we've got the AM19 2 floors and then the AM19 3 floors. So the 2 floors will carry 32 cows, 60 pigs and 60 sheep. But then the 3 floor one carry 144 pigs. 104, that's ridiculous. And then 96 sheep. So we'll go in, because that's amazing, 144 pigs. The only option you got is to change the main colour. That will change those colour bits on the side. Excellent. Alright, so I've got one here. So the options, if we do L, B and A, if you're on Xbox like me, that unfold the trailer, so that puts that ramp down the back there. So puts the side guards up and it'll open them back doors like so. Then we do LB and left on the D-pad, we'll raise the roof up a little, get a bit better airflow on the go for your animals that are in the back. And we spin around here, we'll do LB and right stick, sorry, LB, there we are, LB and right stick, left and right, will move that ramp. Obviously slope it down so you can get the animals walking in and out easier, obviously on the simulation side. And then we'll do LB and RB, we'll do left stick, left and right. We'll lower the whole trailer down like so. Right, let's put that on. There we are. There we go, that's better. Obviously that ramp was too far down in the first place. And then LB and RB with the right stick, left and right, will move the front axle on the trailer up and down to obviously simulate better grip. Excellent. I mean, I must admit, I do like that. 144 pigs on the 3 floor one. That is excellent. I do like that. Very nice. Right, next up we got the Pottinger Toro Combi-Line by DR Modding, 35.58 megabyte on the download, and it's these 3 here plus something else in another menu. So obviously you got the first one here, the 6510, and then the 8010, and then what looks like a newer, oh, that's got 3 axles on it, so slightly bigger one, although it's got the same size capacity on it but just with 3 axles. It's a bit random. Okay, right, so the 6510's got 34,000 litre capacity, and then the 8010s have got a 42,000 litre capacity, and the options on them are all the same. So we'll go in, obviously you got wheel brands and different tyre sizes and all sorts of shenanigans on the go. And if we come around the back, you again got the number plate generator, so there's all different ones there. Let's have a scroll through, see what you fancy. And on the top we've got no cover, roof ropes, let's do it a little bit further, and then dust cover for harvesting, so I'll put a cover over the input area, try and keep the dust down when you're harvesting. Then we've got 2 discharge rolls or 3 discharge rolls, that's when you open it up. We've got default lighting or LED package 1, LED package 2, beacon light with LED package 1, package 2 with beacon light, and then back to default. And you can have it with the silage tank on, so that's going to put the tank on the front. And then you can have without cross conveyor belt, and I'll show you this in a minute. So I'll have without cross conveyor belt or with cross conveyor belt. So there's a little bit of a trick with that. And obviously you can change the license plate if you want to. Obviously it's going to require 150 horsepower and it's going to run at 12 miles an hour, and then you'll find these in the forage wagon menu. Now the other thing that comes in this pack, if you go down to the object and then to pallets, we'll scroll along till we find it. Oh, gone past. Right, we've got these 4 here. This also comes in a pack. So you've got silage additive canister, silage additive barrel, silage additive barrel with a pallet, and then silage additive tanks. So if you are doing that part of it, adding the additives into your forage mix, get these on the go. Excellent. Right, now the trick that we said about. So with the cross conveyor on, so if we do RB, if you're on Xbox like me, you got there tip side left. And then if we do unload here, you'll notice that conveyor belt folds out the back and tips it to the left. Then if we do that again, and we'll do tip side right, we'll unload again, and then tips it out to the right. And then we'll do that again, tip side back, and it tips it out like normal. There we are. Excellent. I like them. Obviously, Pottinger, we've had these forage forage wagons for a while, but obviously that little trick with that cross conveyor belt is very nice indeed. Excellent. Right, so the last one for the day is the John Deere AR by JMZ, 31.40 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under large tractors. So we've got it here. It's standard with 255 horsepower and a 31 mile an hour top speed. You can change the wheel brands, or tyre brands shall we say. Then the usual shenanigans on the go with those. Then we've got the engine setup, 255 as standard, 305, 355, 400, and then back to 255. So we'll come out of that. Here's a bit of a toot. So lights. Excellent. Obviously there is no options, no doors that open or anything like that. It is just the standard tractor that you'd normally be using, but obviously John Deere, obviously it's a popular brand in the game. Oh, I like John Deere. I mean, there's a John Deere dealer down the road from my house, so excellent. Do you like that? Obviously your seat for your mate if you're not doing farming on your own. Excellent. Right, we'll pull into the fire station. Right, so that's it for your mods today. Drop it in the comments below which is your favourite, which one you're thinking of using. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.